All right, YouTube viewers, with the recent news of Jimmy Carter being in hospice care, I thought I would do a comparison of the two longest tenured United States presidents when it comes to in terms of presidential retirements. Now, the longest presidential retirement is currently ongoing as of the recording of this video. Jimmy Carter is the current longest presidential retirement at 42 years and 54 days as of taping of this video. Now, Herbert Hoover's presidential retirement was 31 years, 230 days. So, both had fairly long presidential retirements. And like I said, Jimmy Carter's is currently still ongoing, so it's going to increase. Let's hope. Let's keep Jimmy Carter in your prayers. And both are better known for their post-presidencies than they were their presidencies. So both only served one term. But you look at the top 5 presidential retirements of all time, there's one thing in common. All 5 of them served only one term. Both are humanitarians. You see them in their humanitarian work, and that's to me is more important than a presidency. So both lost re-election in landslides. Carter to Ronald Reagan in 1980, and Herbert Hoover to FDR in 1932. So both of them were presidents during economic disaster. The Great Depression. Herbert Hoover gets all the blame for the Great Depression, and he does have partly to blame for it, but he don't have all the blame for it because it lasted a little bit longer under FDR. You know what got America out of the Great Depression? World War II. Of course, Jimmy Carter worked for Habitat for Humanity. That's a noble cause. Hoover's presidential retirement ended on October 20th, 1964. He's buried in West Branch, Iowa, and whenever Jimmy Carter dies, which I hope is still a long, long time away, he's going to be buried outside his house in Plains, Georgia. So those are a few comparisons between Herbert Hoover and Jimmy Carter. Now, there's one. Jimmy Carter was the first president born in a hospital, and he was sworn in by Warren Burger. Now, a thing about Hoover, he was sworn in by a former president, William Howard Taft. It's only 2 times it's happened in American history that a president's been sworn in by a former president. That would be Calvin Coolidge in 1925. So I hope you found this video enjoyable. Those are a few comparisons and few differences between Jimmy Carter and Herbert Hoover. This is Sky Ramsey for YouTube History.